Here is my Walmart haul for the month of May. If you're interested in seeing the other half of my groceries, I'll link my Aldi haul for May down below. That's where we get a bulk of the things, and then Walmart is where I just kind of fill in, get other things that maybe Aldi doesn't have or things that I want in bigger quantity. We're gonna start here today. I did get 2 things of sunscreen. It's coming up to be that time here in Wisconsin where sunscreen is a thing. We've only had a couple days where we've needed it thus far, but I got 2 of them, one for my van, one for the house. That way we always have it when we need it. My husband keeps this in his car all of the time, kind of regardless. My husband's a welder, and I know it sounds kind of funny, but sunscreen helps. You can get this thing called arc burn, and it's basically like a really bad sunburn. So he uses sunscreen kind of on a daily basis anyways. So this is just for the house and the kids, the van, to make sure that when we're at the beach we have it, when we're at the park we have it. I find that to be the best way, is to just keep one in my van at all times. That way when we're out and about we always have it. Kids need a thing of soap, so I got that. It was a really rough winter for us, you guys, when it came to sickness. So I recently went through the kids medicine to make sure we had everything that we needed, and we were completely out of all of this. So I got a kids Dayquil and NyQuil. This is the honey one. We love this. It took some getting used to the the flavor. The first time I took it, I remember being horrified, but it works so well. And now that we've been using it for about 2 years, I actually prefer this over regular Dayquil and NyQuil. So me and Joe had plenty, but the kids needed some, so I got that. I also went ahead and got an infant's Tylenol and a kid's Tylenol, both in grape. Needed some more tin foil. I will get this in bulk from Sam's Club, but I was completely out and really needed some, so I got this one. 2 things of ramen. I like to keep at least 2 boxes of these in the house at all times. This is something that when like we have the flu or someone's sick, this is just one of those comfort things that everybody seems to really like. So I wanted these. Plus the kids really like ramen and like watermelon for lunch during the summers. So just kind of those summer lunches things. So I've got a thing of beef and a thing of chicken. Those are the 2 that are most preferred here. So we did that. String cheese was on sale this month, so I ended up getting 5 bags of string cheese. Typically we go through 4. I wanted 1 extra. And I'll put these all in the freezer and pull them out as we need them. Like I said, usually it's about once a week we pull out a bag of string cheese. It's a little less than that sometimes, a little more than that sometimes, but especially heading into summer break, the kids eat a lot of string cheese. We try to keep snacks more protein based, so string cheese and nuts and things like that, yogurts that are actually going to keep them full is what I try to lean towards in the summertime. So a lot of string cheese, like I said, that'll go in the freezer and pull out as needed. I did get 2 bunches of bananas here. I was hoping they would be more yellow because the ones I got from Aldi were really green, but it doesn't always work out that way. So these ones are also very green. So we're gonna have a lot of bananas ready all at once. Bananas never go to waste here though. I'll peel them, put them in the freezer, and we use them for banana bread and smoothies and popsicles and all sorts of things for the kids. So these won't go to waste even if we don't eat them while they're ripe. Box of kettle corn. This is a go-to snack for us all the time, year-round. The kids love this in the summertime, coming back from the park or something, or back up from the garden, and they want a snack, a bag of popcorn. Everyone gets a cup of popcorn and a string cheese or something like that. The kids love that, so needed more of that. Bag of onions. This is something that I'm getting for the summertime just to have extra sides and snacks around, mostly for lunches. So I got a thing of sea salt veggie straws and a thing of cream or sour cream and onion veggie straws for the kids. And we'll keep these around through the summertime. I did get a little bag of shrimp here. It was $5 for this small bag. It's 12 ounces. My kids don't love shrimp, but I do like to sneak it in there sometimes just so that they're familiar with it. They recognize it and they're not scared of it. They're eating it more and more, which is good, but just a handful of shrimp in a pasta dish, like in an Alfredo or something, and I'll pair that with some chicken or some sausage or something that they're familiar with. But just a couple things. I like shrimp. I'm eating it more and more, and I had a couple things that I wanted this for this month, so I got that. This is a summer item. These are 8 cans of just 8-ounce cans of baked beans. We only have 3 people in the house that like baked beans. So this small can is perfect for a side for dinner for those 3 people who like it. Anything more than this and it tends to go to waste, which is unfortunate. So not everything is buying in big bags or in bulk. Sometimes these little things are more convenient for your family for whatever reason, right? So I got 8 cans of these little things, baked beans, and this should last us all summer, these 8 cans. We don't do it all the time, but every once in a while, my son or my husband go, you know what would be really good with dinner tonight? Baked beans. And I can go, you know what? I have some cans of baked beans and I don't have to worry about it. So that's what that is for. I got 4 boxes of the blueberry muffins. We get these every month. I typically always get 4 of them. This is breakfast once a week. Very easy. The kids like it. I do make most of my other muffins from scratch. Like we have our bananas here. I make apple muffins, applesauce muffins, zucchini muffins. But this is one thing that I have not found a blueberry muffin recipe that's as good as this. I talked about this. I don't know if it's the nostalgia of just the boxed blueberry muffin mix. I don't know if that's what it is. And if it is, then I guess that is what it is. But we really like these. The kids love them. And it's really great. My 8-year-old can make these by herself with me just helping with the pulling and putting in of the oven. And she really likes that. So I got a couple boxes of these. And this is breakfast once a week for everybody, really. 4 things of heavy whipping cream. This is what I need for the month. This might slow down in the summertime, but I'm using this right now to make homemade coffee creamer, and I absolutely love it. I love my homemade coffee creamer, and I use heavy cream in that, and that's mostly what this will go for. Sometimes we use this in gravy, or we'll make whipped cream out of this. We always find ways to use the heavy cream, and it lasts a really long time. Today is May 2nd, and this doesn't expire until June 26th, so we've got time to use this. A thing of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. I do can all of my own barbecue sauce. However, my father-in-law is very particular on certain things. We all are, right? And he loves Sweet Baby Ray's. This is his barbecue sauce that he really likes. So I wanted to get a bottle of this, keep it in the house. That way when we're barbecuing, because we like to have them over for cookouts and things throughout the summer, and he's going, oh, you're not gonna give me something other than Sweet Baby Ray's. And I can go, no, I have some Sweet Baby Ray's set aside just for you. So that's what this is for. And that's that. So there is that. I also, my barbecue sauce that I made is a little thin. It's an issue I had with a lot of things that I canned last year because I used slicing tomatoes, not paste tomatoes. We're switching that this year. So I'll take my barbecue sauce that I canned, and you can put a teaspoon or 2 teaspoons of this barbecue sauce in it, and it thickens it up really nicely. So that's kind of the story on the barbecue. I got 4 cases of Go-Gurts. Kids love these. One of you guys told me last month that Aldi sells yogurts like this without the food dyes in them. I did look for them this month. There's only 8 in a package. So you can see 24 times 4. This is what I go through a month. I would have to buy so many of those. I would have to clear the shelf to get a month's worth, and I don't want to do that. So I'm sticking with these. That might change in the future. I don't know, but we're sticking with our food dye yogurt for right now, which is not what I want, but my kids really like these, and sometimes it's a little bit of a give and a take. So this is what we're doing now. And in the grand scheme of things, I would rather have my kids eating the yogurts than chips and cookies and store-bought, you know, those other store-bought junk foods that could be. I might be wrong, but I think this might be a better option than those at least. So it's baby steps in the direction I want to be going. So this is here for now. I'm not loving it, but I'm still going to keep it. And that's my piece on that. My bread tower for the month. We are making more and more of our own bread, and I've talked about in the past, the reason I still buy store-bought bread is because I have one kid in particular who does not like my homemade sandwich bread. She's not a big bread eater in general. Well, recently that has changed. Over the last couple of weeks, I've been making more loaves of bread with dinners and things, and she has been eating them on her sandwiches, or with her sandwiches, however you want to say that, with her peanut butter and jellies and her meat and cheese sandwiches, and she's really been liking them. So this might be changing. This might be something that maybe not this summer because the garden and preserving all those things, but maybe heading into this fall and winter when things slow down outside in the garden, I can stop buying store-bought bread and make more of my homemade bread. So that's exciting. I got 3 things of goldfish. These were also on rollback. 2 are for my household. 1 is for one of my daughters to bring to school once a month throughout the school year. There are like 3 kids that have to bring in a snack for the month for the classroom. And this month is her turn. So I'm gonna send her with a box of goldfish for the last couple days of school here. So 2 for my household, 1 for school. Frozen vegetables, I didn't need a lot. I still have a lot of peas in the freezer. I still have some corn in the freezer. I have Brussels sprouts in the freezer from the garden. So I didn't need a lot, but I did get 1 bag of frozen broccoli. Kids love this. And we haven't had a California medley in a long time. It's one of our favorite things. So usually I would get 2 bags of broccoli. So this month I got 1 broccoli, 1 California medley. Just to switch it up just a little bit. I have been making the kids homemade, I'm going to say homemade, Jell-O cups and pudding cups. I've just been using these packets and putting them in my little 4-ounce mason jars. And the kids have been bringing them to school in their lunch boxes or eating them here at home. My husband's been bringing them to work. And we love them. We're getting rid of the plastic waste out of 1-serve Jell-Os and pudding cups. But we're still getting the pudding cups, the convenience of them. We're loving them. And the kids really like to help make them, put them together, because it's very simple, right? You're just mixing it, putting it in your tin or your jar of choice and putting it in the fridge, right? Very simple. And the kids love them. So we're going to be doing these a lot this summer. And we also use these Jell-O pudding mixes to make popsicles, like homemade fudgesicles, with some of this Jell-O and some of the heavy whipping cream. Works great. The kids love them. I think I have a short on my YouTube channel how to make those if you're curious. So I got 2 things of vanilla, 2 things of chocolate. We are heading into jam season, so I got 4 things of pectin so that I have them around for when I find a good fruit deal and I want to make some jam or some jelly. I have some of these on hand, so I got those. I got 2 bags of chicken nuggets. These are one of those convenience items that I really like having around. I put these in lunch boxes. We will probably, if I get 2 bags for the month, which is 4 pounds of chicken nuggets, this is easily a month's worth of chicken nuggets, possibly 2 if we do these once a week for lunches. We'll do some chicken nuggets and like some goldfish and a yogurt, or some chicken nuggets and mac and cheese, or whatever. So it always kind of changes and rotates, or we'll do chicken nuggets and watermelon, something like that. You get the gifs. But these will stay through the summer for sure, and we'll have these for lunch once a week. I decided to stock up on my rigatoni, however you want to say this, pasta. This is the kids' favorite pasta for pasta salads. I talked about this last month. I got 2 boxes, bought 3 more. We will do these at least once a week, if not more, throughout the course of the summer, with some Italian dressing that I already stocked up on. Tomatoes, ham, cheese is the kids' favorite pasta salad, and mine. So I stocked up on these. We have a couple barbecues we're going to this month, so I thought I'll stock up on these and possibly bring some pasta salads to some of those. Lasagna is not on my meal plan this month, but I kind of saw these in impulse, put them in my cart for my online order, because we keep everything else to make lasagna on hand. We always have lots of cheese. I canned a bunch of spaghetti sauce last summer. The only thing we're missing is the pasta noodles. I do make my own pasta, but I talked about this in my Aldi haul. I've slowed down on that quite a bit over the last couple months. For about a year and a half, I literally made all of my own pasta. I did not buy pasta, and I just needed a little bit of a break from making pasta. So I decided to just get a box of oven-ready lasagna, keep it on the shelf, and then that way when something comes up and I go, I do not know what to make, I can go, you know what? I've got some lasagna noodles. Let's make some lasagna. I decided to get 2 bags of shelf-stable tortellini. These are 12-ounce packages. It was like $11 for these 2 tortellinis, but this is cheese and spinach. This one is 3 cheese. These also make really great pasta salads, you guys. But easy lunches for summer. I just wanted to have these on hand. Once again, not on my meal plan, but we always find ways to use these, even these in some of that spaghetti sauce I was talking about, or these go really great in a soup as well. Lots of options here. So that's why I got these. These are gonna go on my storage shelf, and I'll be really happy that I have these, especially coming into June when my kids are really home, because they don't get out of school until the last couple of days of May. And I will be happy that I have these when I'm just going, oh my gosh, I just need something really easy for lunch. I know I'm gonna pull out those tortellinis. I did get 2 things of these lo mein noodles. I've never gotten these before, but I wanna try to make some lo mein this month, or some Chinese style noodles. So I got 2 of these, and I'm hoping these go over really well. So got those. I did get the 2 things of cereal. My kids always like to have cereal around. I got the off-brand Apple Jacks and the off-brand Fruit Loops. Those are my kids' favorites. And you gotta let them live a little bit. So I got 2 things of cereal for the month, and I also got a big thing of diapers for my 1-year-old who needs them. So that was kind of my entire Walmart haul for the month of May. This total came to $330. Plus my Aldi haul came to $246, so $247. My grocery budget typically is $550, which means I definitely went a little over budget this month, which is okay. I knew that that was going to happen heading into summer, trying to get some extra things that I don't normally get, some extra snacks, some extra convenience items, and I was prepared for that, so I'm okay with that. I'm hoping that hopefully my grocery budget will go down a little bit throughout summer, but we shall see. Thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me, watch my Walmart haul. Like I said, I'll link my Aldi haul down below if you want to see the second half of my groceries for the month. And of course, I hope you guys are having a fantastic day wherever you are, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Bye.